Let's talk about Jeremy Hunt. Now, there's two stories related to Hunt today. He's going to war on immoral Whitehall waste, and he's also flirting with the idea of tax cuts again, isn't he?
I don't think, personally, Jeremy Hunt could go to war on a fly. Talk about empty words. He creeps me out. I mean, he
creeps you out.
Every time I see him, I think Bates Motel, you know. He just says all this nonsense. I mean, the latest thing is that we're going to spend hundreds of millions right away to eliminate policemen having to show up at traffic accidents and that sort of thing, because we're going to send drones. I mean, can you imagine it? Sir, breathe into this tube here. Wait a minute. Hit and run. Where did they go? I don't know. That's my drone. Get another drone. You know, it's insane.
Well, perhaps that's the way forward.
No, because what he hasn't told you is what he's going to cut. See, everything, this is my personal view with Mr. Hunt, is he tells you how great things are while he takes something away from you.
So do you think
Taxes,
he's being
etc.
Do you think he's being a bit disingenuous where he says woke spending on Whitehall departments?
Yeah, what's he going to do?
Is that actually going to pay for anything?
Exactly. What is he actually going to do? All of his things, they sound great, but when you look behind them, for example, the 55 billion pound black hole that scared the bejesus out of us so that we couldn't, so that he could introduce 25 billion of new taxes, which he did by himself. And then more than half of it, 30 billion, disappeared 2 days later, never to be heard of again. And there wasn't a black hole a week before.
The concern for me with Jeremy Hunt, well, there's quite a lot, actually, but one of the big things, I think he listens to people like this, which we've got on the front of The Observer. We've had it a lot on front of The Independent. We've had it a lot on the front of The Guardian. Tax cuts will backfire. People keep pumping him full of this stuff. And people saying as well, how dare you cut taxes, quotes, for the rich, when we've got people going to food banks. And he just always seems to cave into that.
Why doesn't he raise the tax threshold from £12,570 to 20 grand, so that low earners aren't suffocated by the amount of tax and interest rate rises and everything else that's been put on them? It's insane. The things that he does are illusory. It's all smoke and mirrors. So
that's a Reform Party policy, that, raising it to £20,000, the threshold there.
Absolutely. You know, and George Galloway winning has split Labour, and frankly, it all favours Rishi and Hunt carrying on. And it's scary because their monetary policy and their fiscal policy is the worst since Robin Hood.
Gosh, well, there we go. Well, Roger, you've got us off to a strong start here, so thank you very much.
You have indeed. Thank you very much.